This is Farmington Knights football on KDKZ Channel 18.
Welcome to Cape Girardeau, Missouri on 95.FM, Froggy 96 and Froggy96online.com. Good evening, everybody. I'm Aaron Cox, and the kickoff underway tonight as the Farmington Knights lost the toss. Cape Central won, elected to receive, and the kickoff in the air, fielded in the back by number 3, Jalen Redding, and it was a touch or a fair catch in the end zone. So Cape Central will start it. It's a 1st and 10. Cape Central Tigers, Farmington Knights on your radio, 95.FM and Froggy96online.com. Thanks for joining us for high school football as Vincent, the quarterback, hands it to number 25. That'll be Mikey Jones. Jones goes around the left side. He's going to pick up 3 yards on the carry. Just underway in the first quarter of this game in Cape Girardeau, Missouri on October the 4th, 2013. A wonderful night for high school football as it could possibly come a downpour again any time, as we did see quite a bit of rain earlier when we first got here. According to the athletic director, who is Mr. Lance Tollison, he's going to be joining us at halftime. Said it rained for about 20 minutes, and then all of a sudden it was gone, a lot of wind, and then gone again. So it's a 2nd down and 6 as Vincent takes a snap. And this time again, he hands it off to number 25, Mikey Jones, a senior. Jones will pick up another 5. It'll be a 3rd down and 2. On your radio, 95.FM and Froggy96online.com. Thanks for being a part of high school football on this wonderful Friday night here in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. So a 3rd down, 2 to go. Cape Central Tigers playing on their own 29-yard line. Vincent's got 2 wide receivers each side. He comes under center, takes a snap. Vincent then hands it off. Up the center is number 26. Double check. No, that'll be number 25 again, Mikey Jones. Jones on the carry and a 1st down for Cape Central. 1st down for Cape Central here on their home turf as they played Jackson last week. A record of right now 1 and 4 on the season. It's a 1st down for the Tigers. A gain of about 12 for Mikey Jones on the last play, so it's a 1st and 10 on the Cape Central 42-yard line. The quarterback, number 9, Dennis Vincent, lines up under center. He takes a snap, looks to pass. He's going to go to the left side, over, and then wrapping up quickly. No, he's still on his feet, and it's going to be number 1, Al Young. Young looked like he was a little bit of trouble on a real quick left side pass. Would have gone for about a 2-yard gain, but Farmington's defense couldn't wrap him up. Man had a hold on him. Looked like it might have been Devin Nagel, but just couldn't get him down. 1st down, Cape Tigers. Farmington's defense trying to figure out Cape Central so far this evening. Other games in the area, it's homecoming in Fredericktown as Maplewood visits that game on 103.9 and AM 1450. It's Vincent. He'll keep it this time. He's going to spin move. He'll gain 6 on the play. They were in Farmington territory on the 46-yard line. Get up to the Knight 40-yard line now. So it'll be a 2nd down and 4 to go for the Cape Central Tigers on the Farmington 40. Our broadcast made possible by Renee Murphy, attorney at law, along with Patsy's Furniture. Again, I'm Aaron Cox in Cape Girardeau, Missouri on this Friday night, week number 6. And join us coming up at halftime. Your chance to play and win. Our halftime gives you a chance to win a $10 branding iron gift certificate and a $20 gift certificate to Spokes Pub and Grill. Vincent hands off to Jones. Jones up the center. He'll find a few yards. In to make the tackle for Farmington, number 79, Johnny Barton, along with look like Trent Weidman, and number 14, that'll be Tim Brady playing defense. Jones still picks up 3 yards. So it's a 3rd down, 1 to go on the Farmington 37-yard line. Make that the 36. 9-12 to play here in the first quarter. No score from Cape Central on what I believe is homecoming night 2013 here at Cape Central. It's a 3rd and 1 as going up the center and still moving the feet. Wait to see who comes up from the bottom of the pile. Didn't see the ball snap. That would be the quarterback, Dennis Vincent. So Vincent gets the 1st down as he'll keep the ball straight up the center of the Knights defense. It's a 1st down for Cape Central, a gain of 6 on the play. So it's a 1st and 10 Cape from the Farmington 27-yard line. On your radio at 95.FM and worldwide at Froggy96online.com. As Vincent lines up in our center, he's going to Handed to Jones. Jones left side, stiffs arms a man, stiffs arms a second man, angles left side, and he's going to go out of bounds around the 13-yard line. And a first down, a gain of 13 for Cape Central. And number 25, Mikey Jones, a senior running back, brings us at 8:36 to play in this opening quarter. A Cape Central first down as we're just now 5 minutes into this ball game and have already ticked off quite a bit of time on the clock. 8:36 on the game clock. Cape Central running this one in all the way from 20 yards. They started this drive after Farmington opened up the kicking. Vincent under center. One wide receiver to the right, actually two to the right. He'll take it this time for himself up the center. Vincent's going to get about 3 on the play. Give him 5. And it looked like that was actually Jones that took the carry. It's a 2nd and 6, a gain of 4 for Jones. Now down in Farmington territory deep is Cape Central playing on the Farmington 9-yard line. 8:12 and counting here in the game. First quarter, our broadcast is made possible in part by Mario's Italian Eatery, Patsy's Furniture in Park Hills, and Hood's Discount Home Center. 2nd and 6, Cape Central on the Farmington 9. Vincent hands off this time to number 21, Brayon Owens, and Owens not going to find as much luck as Jones has had here to start things off. In on the tackle, Tim Brady, along with number 88, that'll be Devin Nagel, and number 34, Trent Weidman. So it's a 3rd down and 5 to go for Cape Central. Now 7:30 to play in the game. No score, but Cape Central looks to score first as they're deep into Farmington territory, starting this drive back on their own 20. 3rd and 5 for Cape. Vincent takes the snap, looks to pass into the end zone, and the man's got it, but he was pushed out of bounds. No, he was in for it. Touchdown, Cape Central, and it comes with 7:19 to play in the end zone, number 1. The sophomore, Al Young. And just like that, Cape Central will start us off scoring-wise here at home tonight on week number 6 of Friday Night Football. 7:19 to play, and we'll await the extra point. Doing the holding will be number 11, Josh Morris, or Morse. And the kicker, number 8, is Brennan Redinger. The kick was wide, no good. 6-0, Cape Central, 7:19 to play in the first quarter. It's week number 6 of high school football, and Cape Central scores first. We're back in 60 seconds on 95.FM.
The new generation, Hoods, Discount Home Center. Custom countertops, vanities, cabinets, and doors.
Furniture, tools and paint, electrical and hardwood floors.
Plumbing and lighting, windows and tile.
If you're building or remodeling,
We've got what you need on every aisle.
buy it for less, we save you money. Buy it for less at the
New generation, Hoods, Discount Home Center.
When you need the right tool, you can come see us. Grand Rental Station for professional advice that you can trust. Grand Rental Station, everything that you'll ever need is right here in our store. You know we've got it all and so much more. We're the folks to see for all your rental needs. Grand Rental Station.
Welcome back to Cape Central as the kickoff into the Farmington lineup. There to field it was number 8, John Barr. Barr fielded it around the 20-yard line, picked it up and returned it up to the 25 after Cape Central would score first here at home on Friday Night Football. The extra point was kicked wide by, let's see here, forgot who the kicker was. Here, number 8, Brennan Redinger. So now we see Farmington on offense for the first time tonight. And we'll see what Farmington can come up with here as 7:12 to play in the ballgame. 1st and 10, Farmington on their own 25-yard line. 15 seconds on the play clock. Bain will line up with Bond on his right, put a man in motion, switches a receiver from the right to the left. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Down to 3 seconds. He takes a snap, hands it off to Bond. Bond comes around the left side. He's going to find the 25-yard line, and then his helmet is knocked off. Braden Bond with no helmet now. Looks all right. He bounced right back up. Must have not had the chin strap on there just good enough. So Braden Bond just gets 1 yard. Just past the line of scrimmage, and it was a long yard to get. Went from the right hashes to the left. And got just about, 3 feet on it, a full yard. It's going to be a 2nd down and 9. Bame looks to pass. He's going to keep it for himself. He almost ran into his own line. Now he passes. Real quick pass goes up to the 30-yard line. There to make the catch. Number 82 is Quinn McIntosh. And it'll be a 3rd down and 3 for the Knights. So it'll be a 3rd down and 4 for Farmington. Playing on their own 32-yard line. Bame takes a snap, 2 wide receivers each side. This time he's going to pass. Looks like a pass going to go for a 1st down up to the 40. A gain of 8 on the play. The pass play goes to number 48. That is Trevor Keith. Keith on the 1st down and a gain of 8 for the Knights. 6:19 to play here in the opening quarter. 6-0 Cape Central on your radio, 95.9 FM. Bame takes a snap. He's going to hand off to his man. Couldn't find a hole to move up in it. It was Colin Hewitt, number 37. Hewitt came from the left side of Bame, took the handoff, then wanted to angle straight up the hash marks. He ran into his entire line, couldn't find an open hole, which was supposed to be there, and he's not going to gain anything. Actually, he's going to lose 2 on the play. 2nd down and 12, Farmington. Playing on their 38-yard line. 6-0 Cape Central. 2nd and 12. Bame takes a snap, looks to pass. He's in the pocket. He's got time. Now he's going to run around. Man on the tackle slips. He's going to go to the right side and quickly out of bounds. The pass is completed for about 8 yards. The man on the play, number 82, Quinn McIntosh, he'll pick up 8. Make it 7. It'll be a 3rd down and 4 to go. Farmington now on the 47-yard line. 3rd and 3 to go. Bame will try to keep it himself. He's going to get nowhere. He's going to lose a yard or 2. A loss of 2 for Bame and the Knights. It'll be a 4th and 5 for Farmington. Bad situation to start things on offense here for Farmington. Hopkins will do the kicking for Farmington, I believe. Correction, that'll be number 6, Brendan Ferris. Ferris will be punting the ball away. It's a 4th down and 5 for Farmington on their own 45-yard line. 14 seconds on the play clock, and the ball's way over the top of his head. He's back at the 10, and he's going to get leveled. He made a few yards to make up, and a big loss. Farmington having problems there as the snap way over the head of Brendan Ferris. He was back 30 yards, it seemed like. It was actually only about 12. But boy, what a big break for Cape Central here as the snap went right over the top of his head. 4:58 to play here in the first quarter. It's 6-0. On your radio, 95.fm and Froggy96online.com. Thanks for joining us for high school football. We've got other games in progress. It's homecoming in Fredericktown. The Black Cats welcome in Maplewood. That game on AM 1450 and FM 103.9 The Mix. Dave Ward and Chuck Pinuel with live play-by-play in Fredericktown. Looks like the man going to take the snap will be Vincent. He's going to hand it off to number 21. That'll be Brayon Owens, and Owens going to angle left side, go out of bounds, but a gain of 5 on the play. It'll be a 2nd down and 5 for the Tigers. 4:40 to play here before the end of the first quarter. It's 6-0 Cape Central. Farmington having a hard time on the first offensive drive. Got up to their 45-yard line, had a 4th down and 5 to go, and then a bad snap over the top of the kicker, Brendan Ferris, put him back at the 12-yard line, and now Cape Central deep into Farmington territory. Looks like the quarterback's going to keep it. No, he handed it off to Mikey Jones, and Jones into the end zone for the touchdown. And Cape Central on top by 2 now. It comes with 4:16 to play here in the first quarter. As Cape Central tacks on a few more here, Farmington's going to have to get it together if they want to contend in this one. Mikey Jones for his first touchdown of the night. The first points put up by Cape Central came with 7:19 to play. And the extra point from the kicker, Redinger, was no good. But it looks like they're going to try to make up for it. They form in a special teams 2-point conversion. As looks like the quarterback, Vincent, tried to get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion no good. Jones tried to take it in for 2, but it fails. With 4:16 to play in the first quarter, it's Cape Central 12, Farmington 0. We're back here, week number 6 of high school football in just 30 seconds on 95.FM.
If you're thinking about building, remodeling, or having any project in your future, check out Farmington Building Supply. Stop by and you'll find everything you need for the do-it-yourselfer or professional contractor. From start to finish, we'll have the supplies you're looking for along with the experience and information you want. If it's paint you need, check out our new paint department. Do It Best Quality Paint line is one of the fastest growing private brands in the industry. Our best look self-priming interior or exterior paint carries a lifetime warranty, so you'll know they'll stand the test of time beautifully. At Farmington Building Supply, we have what you need in lumber hardware and Do It Best quality paint. Stop by today, Farmington Building Supply on Karsh Boulevard in Farmington.
And welcome back on 95.FM and Froggy96online.com. Remember, you can watch this game live, not live, but a tape delay of this game will be available coming up on Sunday starting at 3 p.m. on KDKZ Channel 18. Your local full-service TV provider is KDKZ Channel 18. You can watch this game between Cape Central and Farmington Sunday afternoon starting at 3 or online at KDKZ18.com. As a penalty on Cape Central on the kickoff, looks like they were offsides. The kicker, I believe, is the quarterback as well, number 9. That is Dennis Vincent. The kicker is Matt Chisholm. He also plays soccer, and he is up in St. Louis tonight on a soccer game. So looks like Vincent's doing double duty, both quarterbacking and kicking off here tonight. The extra point kicker is number 8, Brennan Redinger. So a penalty on Cape Central, 5 yards. They'll set them back on their 35 instead of the 40, and they'll try to kick it again. The offsides penalty on Cape Central comes with 4:16. Right now the Tigers lead the Knights 12-0. This time everybody's back plenty, and looks like a second lineman got a hand on it. Now Bond, right back at the 10-yard line, is going to take a hard hit, gets up to the 15. Braden Bond on the return. Picked it up at the 10-yard line. A second line up man, number 44. That is William Seibert. Seibert had a hand on it, went right over the top of him, and then Bond had to try to get a rolling ball off the turf and pick it up and return it. Second time we'll see Farmington on offense tonight. As the first go around, they only made it up to the 45, and then they had to punt it away, but a bad snap over the top of the kicker got Cape Central way down into Farmington territory. 1st and 10 Knights, 14 on the play clock. As Boehm lines up, he's got Bond to his left. He moves him to his right now. 3 wide receivers to the far right, 1 to the near left. And now 4 seconds on the play clock, and he takes a snap. He goes to the right side. He's going to find a man. That's going to be number 42, I do believe. And they wrap him up. That is number 48, excuse me. That'll be Trevor Keith. Keith on the 2-yard loss as he passed straight out horizontally to the right side. And then he couldn't come up with it. Mark that, no loss in the play. It'll be a gain of about a half yard as they try to figure out where they're downing the ball here. It'll be a 2nd down and 9 for Farmington. Here's a pass play, and it goes over the intended receiver. Number 82, Quinn McIntosh, got a hand on it, and that was dangerous because he was triple teamed. He had coverage all around him. He tipped the ball, and then Cape Central nearly got an interception. 3 minutes, 33 seconds to play in the first quarter. Cape Central up 12-0. It'll be a 3rd down now and 9 for Farmington. Here's where we see Farmington in trouble. Already in a 3rd down and 9 situation. They got to convert quickly. Boehm takes a snap. 3 wide receivers, looks to pass. He's got plenty of time. He ran way out of the pocket. He's going to get leveled, and he's going to pass for an interception. Straight into the hands of Cape Central's Josh Morse. And Morse will return it all the way back up to the Farmington 14-yard line. Bad news for Farmington here tonight. Boy, Justin Boehm threw it perfectly into the hands of Josh Morse. And it's a 1st down, Cape Central. 3:21 here to play here in the first quarter. It's 12-0. Tigers on top of the Knights on your radio at 95.FM and Froggy96online.com. Remember, you can watch this game coming up Sunday afternoon starting at 3 p.m. on KDKZ Channel 18. And join us at halftime. Your chance to win with our giveaways from the Branding Iron Barbecue Company, and Spokes Pub and Grill. Got a $10 gift certificate for anything at the Branding Iron Barbecue and a $20 gift certificate excluding alcohol at Spokes Pub and Grill. 3:21 to play here in the first quarter. Cape Central back on offense. It's a first down and 10 Cape Central from the Farmington 19-yard line. Make that the 13-yard line as Vincent will hand off this time to number 21, Owens. Owens angles left, and he'll pick up 5 on the play. He'll get down to the Farmington 8. And it's a 2nd and 5 Cape Central Tigers, who are up 12-0, 3:05 to play here in the first quarter. Other games in progress. It's homecoming at Park Hill Central. That game on 107.1 The Zone as Park Hill Central tries to battle it out with the Potosi Trojans. If you want to hear that game, the only FM station to bring it to you is 107.1 The Zone. Eric Apnip live in Park Hill Central on homecoming night, bringing you Potosi and Cape Central, or excuse me, Park Hill Central. Big difference in the Centrals there. As this time, Vincent hands again off to Owens, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown. Out from 8 yards, number 21, Brayon Owens, a junior running back for Cape Central. And it comes with 2:36 here to play in the first quarter. And this is not good for Farmington at all. Now down by not 3 full possessions, but plenty enough to set you back pretty far in a game so far. As Brayon Owens will pick up his first points of the night as we await the extra point. First time Cape Central scored, the extra point from the kicker, Brennan Rittinger, was no good. They tried a 2-point conversion on the last go-around. Mikey Jones couldn't get it into the end zone, but they look like they're going to try it again. Whistle, timeout, Cape Central. It comes with 2:36 to play. They're going to talk about this 2-point conversion this time and get it together. We'll be back in 30 seconds on 95.9 FM.
This is Laurel Moore. If you want more for your money, call Crystal Heating and Cooling and install a new carrier heating and cooling system with rebates up to $1,600. Financing available with no money down or 6 months same as cash. Crystal Heating and Cooling also offers utility rebates, next day installs, and we always guarantee the lowest prices. Crystal Heating and Cooling is an employee-owned company in business 47 years, serving St. Francis and all surrounding counties. Carrier, turn to the experts. 431-5200. Website, crystalheating.com.
Back here in Cape Girardeau, Missouri on 95.FM and Froggy96online.com. As Cape Central's Brayon Owens in from 8 yards puts more points on the scoreboard for Cape Central. They're going to talk it over. They took a timeout to talk about a 2-point conversion that didn't go so well the last go-around. Mikey Jones tried for it and couldn't get it. This time head coach of the Cape Central Tigers, that is Nathan Norman, wanted to talk it over and figure out the plan for this time. So it's 18-0 pending the extra 2-point conversion attempt. Looks like they'll take the snap. Owens is going to angle far left. He might get in there. A flag in the play, and he's got it. Owens is going to get in for the 2 points, but a flag on the play. We'll wait to see. I believe it's on Farmington. Probably a hold, but it came from the back judge. Wait to see the official call. Update from Park Hill Central as the Rebels lead the Trojans of Potosi 7-0. Again, like I was telling you, it's homecoming night at Park Hills. And that game's on 107.1 The Zone and thezonerocks.com, where you can listen live on your smartphone or on your web browser. The penalty was actually on Cape Central. An illegal block in the back will back him up. And they'll try now the 2-point conversion all the way out at about the 13-yard line. Looks like they're going to try again. Vincent takes a snap. He's got some time. No, he's going to be rushed, and he's going to try to go into the end zone. It's right over the top of the intended receiver. No penalty. Over there trying to jump for it was number 1, Al Young, but he couldn't bring it down. 2:36 to play in the first quarter. Cape Central 18, Farmington nothing. We're back for the kickoff in 30 seconds on 95.FM and Froggy96online.com.
When you need the right tool, you can come see us. Grand Rental Station for professional advice that you can trust. Grand Rental Station, everything that you'll ever need is right here in our store. You know we've got it all and so much more. We're the folks to see for all your rental needs. Grand Rental Station.
Welcome back to Cape Girardeau, Missouri. It is week number 6 high school football at its best, and it's right here on your radio, 95.9 FM and Froggy96online.com. Good evening, I'm Aaron Cox, live in Cape Girardeau, 25 minutes into this ball game, and right now, still in the first quarter with 2:36 to play. Cape Central is already up 18-0, but they've missed some big points. They missed a extra point on the first score, 2-point conversion failed on the second score, and we just saw a 2-point conversion fail on the third score. So 18-0, Farmington trailing big here as the quarterback also kicking off. That'll be Dennis Vincent. And Braden Bond will make a fair catch at the 5-yard line and return it. He's going to get caught all the way up at the 10, and he's still on his feet. He moves it up to the 13. So it'll be a first down and 10. Farmington having no success on the first two go-arounds as the first offensive drive, they got up to the 45-yard line, had to punt it away on a 4th and 5. The second offensive drive was intercepted right into the hands of Josh Morse as the quarterback for Farmington, number 15, Justin Boehm, threw it right into the hands of Cape Central Tigers, number 11, like I said, Josh Morse. First and 10 Knights on their own 14-yard line. Update from Park Hill Central. The Rebels now lead 13-0 over the Potosi Trojans. Farmington puts a man in motion. Boehm takes a snap, hands off to his running back. Man on his feet is Colin Hewitt, and Hewitt's going to pick up about 8. He'll get up across to the 23-yard line. 2:12 to play here in the first quarter. It's 18-0 Cape Central again, and Park Hills on 107.1 The Zone. On homecoming night, the Rebels now lead the Potosi Trojans 13-0. Again, that game is in progress on the only FM station to bring it to you, 107.1 The Zone and thezonerocks.com. Looks like Boehm's going to move Bond to his right. That might be Hewitt. It is Hewitt. A real quick pass goes out to McIntosh on the right-hand side. McIntosh gets across the down marker, but I think it was stripped out of his hands. They were looking for a fumble, but it didn't happen. McIntosh got the fair catch, and then it'll be a first down for Farmington, but the ball was loose on the ground. I think Cape Central thought that they had a fumble that they recovered, but it was, in fact, a first down for Farmington. The whistle was already called to play dead. Minute 29 to play here in the first quarter. It'll be a first down for Farmington. As this time Hewitt up the center, he's only going to get about 3 on the play as he meets a host of Cape Central Tigers. Looks like there on the stop was Al Young along with number 16, Jordan Franklin, and number 39 there, Trevin McClord. 2nd and 6, Knights, and looks like this time Hewitt's going to go right side. He's going to try to angle back up. He'll get to the line of scrimmage, but no gain on the play. Colin Hewitt on the run, and we're down to 50 seconds of the first quarter. Scotty Thomas hit on the tackle for Cape Central. It's a 3rd and 5, and this is where Farmington gets themselves in some real big messes on a 3rd down. They try to do this pass play as Boehm lines up. He's got Hewitt to his right, 2 wide receivers to the left, 1 to the near right. Boehm takes a snap. Pass play nearly into the hands of number 34 for Cape Central. The intended target here on the left side, number 21, is Tyler Finch. And it'll be a 4th down and 5 to go for Farmington. They've got to punt it again. The second time tonight we've seen Farmington have to punt the ball. And there to do the job this time, looks like it's going to be Colin Hewitt. No, I'm sorry, that is number 6. The last punt was over the head of Brendan Ferris, the punter. This is a better snap, and he's got it in the air. It's a long, high end-over-end spiral, and it's going to be fielded at the 31-yard line for a fair catch. Back to field at number 3 for Cape Central, Jalen Redding, but a flag on the play, I do believe. I don't see the flag on the ground. There it is in the back where the kick was made from the back judge. We'll wait to see the official call as they talk it over with 26 seconds to play in the first quarter. Our broadcast is made possible by Grand Rental Station and Party Plus, Farmington Building Supply, Crystal Heating and Cooling, Craftwell and Dunright Shoes and Boots, along with Cozine Memorial Chapel. The penalty must be on Cape Central as Farmington gets the talk over from the official. It'll be it was a 4th down and 5 to go, but Farmington punted it away, and we'll wait to see what the official call is. I believe it's definitely on Cape Central. Might be a Farmington first down, folks. Roughing the kicker, I do believe. It is on Cape Central. It'll be a 4th down and inches for Farmington on the 5-yard penalty. So a break for Farmington as they could stay on offense. The 5-yard penalty got them within just, I'm telling you, a half of a foot, 6 inches maybe. Through the binoculars, it looks just like inches away. 26 seconds to play, and a big break for Farmington. They've got a chance to stay on offense. They've got a 4th down and inches after a roughing the kicker penalty on Cape Central. It was a 5-yard penalty. And looks like they'll take the snap, and a blitz. Blitz on Farmington. Boehm handed it off to Braden Bond, and rushing right through the line was number 34, Ansel Patrick, a senior, just blitzed right out of nowhere, broke the line, and tackled Bond in the back for a loss of 8, and a turnover on downs. I think that was a worse situation for Farmington. Had they punted it away and it had been a fair catch back on the 30, Cape Central would have been all the way down on their own side of the field. After a turnover on downs on a 4th and inches, now Cape Central's all the way up on the Farmington 31-yard line. So a 60-yard difference there. As looks like Vincent will pitch back to Jones. Jones angles right side up to the 20. Now Jones to the 5-10 touchdown. Or 10-5 touchdown it is. As Mikey Jones made it look too easy up the right sideline for his 2nd touchdown of the night. What a big one for Jones. And it comes with just 15 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Been a long first quarter, right now sitting at 32 minutes. That touchdown came with 15 seconds to play in the first quarter from Mikey Jones. He returned that one for 31 yards. He was definitely the one we were told to watch tonight. As we'll wait to see, I believe there's a flag on the play. Yeah, there is. Check this out. Didn't even see it. A flag on the play. Take it all off. I apologize, friends. A hold on Cape Central waves off the touchdown. No touchdown, no points for Mikey Jones. Cape Central now 1st and 5 on the Farmington 19-yard line. Taking the snap. Now Jones goes left side. He's at the 25 to the 20. Jones to the 15 to the 10. 5, end zone. I think he was outside at the 1-yard line. They're going to down him at the 1-yard line. Jones just couldn't angle the pylon. He was hit out of bounds at the 1. And a big injury is Dave Burke from Farmington Sports and Rehab with a Farmington player. He may be unconscious, folks. As the official is holding his legs up while Dave Burke administers. I'm not sure if he's talking or if he's just completely unconscious. It is a Farmington player, friends. Keep him in your thoughts and prayers here. I can't get a number. He is flat on his back. His helmet is on. The official lays down his legs. And we'll see head coach Eric Krupe also come join athletic trainer David Burke. We'll take a real quick 60-second timeout on an injury, but it'll be a 1st down and 1 to go for Cape Central on the Farmington 1-yard line. Still, folks, keep this young athlete in your thoughts and prayers here as we can't get a number on him yet. We'll take a real quick. No, he's up. Here we go. Hold on. We'll wait for the timeout. The man is up and he's walking on his own too. Chris Smith, number 22. He'll take off his helmet and he'll walk on his own power with no assistance. A scary moment as Dave Burke was very close to him and the official was holding his legs up. Always good to see somebody walk away after being on the ground. Chris Smith will most likely feel some pain and go sit out for a little bit. Chris does a lot of work on defense for Farmington and also returns a lot of kickoffs. 1st and 1. into the end zone for the touchdown for Cape Central. Number 9, the quarterback, Dennis Vinson. And it comes with 5 seconds to play in the first quarter. As Cape Central now extends the lead, I'm sure they'll go for the 2-point conversion again, as they've yet to master this against Farmington. They've had troubles. Missed the first one, and then they missed the first one. Mikey Jones didn't get in there. A penalty set them back quite a few yards on the last go-around. But the quarterback keeper from Dennis Vinson will make it 24-0 Cape Central, pending the 2-point conversion attempt, which looks like they're forming. Vinson takes a snap, looks to pass. He's at the 10-yard line, fires in the corner. The intended receiver is number 2, Quay Chisholm. Chisholm couldn't be there. Breaking it up was number 3, Trey Amsden. 2-point conversion, no good. 24-0. Tigers on top of the Knights. 5 seconds to play in the first quarter. We're back for the kickoff in 30 seconds on 95.9 FM.
Bringing customers.
Signs, etc.
Bringing customers.
Electronic message centers, lighted signs and service, vehicle wraps, awnings, and much, much more. Hello, this is Kevin Harrington with Signs Etc. in Farmington, and these are just a few examples of what we provide our customers. Signs Etc. has served this area for 20 years with quality signage at affordable prices with our best price program. I understand the importance of standing out and grabbing attention of potential customers, and we will help you do just that. Call one of our sign professionals at 756-9000, 800-756-9006, or log on to signsetconline.com and see how Signs Etc. is bringing our customers.
Bringing customers.
Signs, etc. Signs, etc.
And Vincent puts the right leg into it and it goes out of bounds. Braden Bond there to try to field it. Goes out of bounds way back at the Farmington 3-yard line. So Farmington will start off on offense again for the 4th time tonight, playing at the 20-yard line. Or we may re-kick the ball. No, Farmington's all the way up at the flag of the play. Didn't see it. The field is wet, so these little yellow flags, there's a shimmer on the field from the lighting here at Cape Central, so it's hard to identify when there's a flag down on the field. You would think it'd be really easy to see this yellow piece of cloth on the ground, but it's not. An illegal procedure on Cape Central will put Farmington up at their own 35-yard line, and a handoff goes quickly, and then the man doing the running, number 15, that was Justin Boehm, the quarterback. Boehm, for the quarterback keeper, went all the way for, looks like 21 yards. And an extra push on Boehm from Cape Central's defense. And head coach of the Farmington Knights, Eric Krupe, was looking for a personal foul, but not going to get it. That'll end the first quarter as Cape Central holds a 24-0 lead over the Farmington Knights. We'll be back in just 30 seconds on 95.9 FM.
I love Spokes Pub and Grill. For rolling good times, you love it, you will. From original hot wings to hand-cut steaks, at Spokes there's something for every taste. I love Spokes Pub and Grill. Ride it on in, come on and have your fill. It's time to hit the road, get behind the wheel. For rolling good times, it's Spokes Pub and Grill, yeah.
Welcome back, 95.9 FM, Froggy 96 is Cape Central. The Tigers on homecoming night here at home in Cape Girardeau, Missouri hold a 24-0 lead over the Farmington Knights. And we're just now into the second quarter, some 40 minutes into this evening. And it's a 1st and 10 for the Knights on the Cape Central 44-yard line. Boehm took the handoff and gave it to number 4, Braden Bond. Bond will pick up a yard on the play. It'll be a 2nd down and 9. 2nd and 9, Farmington playing on the Cape Central 43-yard line now. Thanks for joining us for Friday Night Football. Coming up at halftime, your chance to win couple of gift certificates to some great local restaurants. I'll tell you more. Bame wasn't ready for the snap. He takes it, and he's got it back, and he's going to be leveled back in Farmington territory on the 41-yard line. Man, that is some big mistakes from Farmington. Quarterback sap after Bame was looking to the sideline, still looking for the play, and the center thought that he called for the ball to start the play, and it'll be a loss, a big loss, folks, a loss of 11. Farmington will play on their own 45-yard line. Wow, second down and very, very long. Or third down and 22 to go, as a matter of fact. And you expect Farmington to pass here. Taking the snap. Bame's gotten himself in trouble again, and he's going to be sacked for another loss. He'll lose an extra 2, so it'll be a 4th down and 24. And the special teams and punt crew comes out. Fourth down and a long, long, long one to go. 23 yards, as a matter of fact. And the punt is in the air, but it's not very good. It kind of twirled and then went out of bounds in front of the Cape Central sideline on the Cape Central 45-yard line. The punt was nearly blocked. Brendan Ferris doing the punting kind of spiraled off the right side of his foot and goes out of bounds. 10 minutes, 10 seconds to play before halftime. On the 44-yard line. Looks like updates from around the region. Park Hill Central 20, Potosi nothing. Homecoming night at Park Hill Central. That game on 107.1 The Zone and thezonerocks.com. Fredericktown also on homecoming night. They're playing at home tonight against Maplewood. They're up 16-0. And that game's on 103.9 The Mix and AM 1450. Dave Ward and Chuck Pinuel with the play. And looks like Cape Central is going to start things off with a pass. It's incomplete. Vincent tried to throw a deep one down to the intended receiver. Number 2, that'll be Alway Chisholm. Or Quay Chisholm, excuse me. I'm not sure where I got Alway from, but Quayshawn Chisholm. There we go. It's always good to sit on the home side when you have some friends around that'll tell you how to pronounce names. It never hurts. 2nd down and 10, Cape Central. Now Vincent goes under center. 2 wide receivers out to the right. He's going to come back. He'll put it into the hands of Owens. Owens up to the 50-yard line, down to the 45. Still on his feet to the 35. Owens to the 20. Down to the 15, 10, 5. Owens brought down just before the end zone. Owens doing some work tonight. He gets all the way down to the 1-yard line. Just shy of a touchdown. It would be his 2nd of the night. Owens on a very long run. Went for 52 yards. Cape Central first down. First down and 1 to go. Farmington having a hard time against these Tigers on defense tonight. As this time, looks like Vincent will put it into the hands for a touchdown into the end zone. Waiting to get in a number on him. And that would be Owen into the end zone for the touchdown as well. It comes with 9:49 to play here in the second quarter. Farmington being shut out right now on homecoming night. And this is a tough one to come back from if you're a Farmington fan this evening. And looks like Rayon Owens will pick up his 2nd touchdown of the evening. This time they're going to try the kick. The hold is there. The kick is up, and it is good. There to make it happen was Brennan Rittinger. And it's now 30-0. Cape Central Tigers over the Farmington Knights. And it comes with 9:49 to play here in the second quarter. We'll be back for the kickoff in 30 seconds on 95.9 FM.
Do you think you have to travel to the city for great Italian food? For the absolute best Italian dining anywhere, visit Mario's Italian Eatery in Bonne Terre. Mario's is a family-owned Italian restaurant with old-world flavors. Mario's uses only fresh ingredients to make your dining experience one that you'll never forget. Everything from their delicious baked ziti to their hand-tossed pizza dough, you'll taste the difference at Mario's. You'll also find fine Italian cuisine choices like chicken parmesan, tortellini alfredo, homemade lasagna, stuffed shells, fresh salads, and local wines, plus a full line of full-body and light beers and mixed drinks. Delivery is available too. Call Mario's at 358-7999 in Bonne Terre. Mario's Italian Eatery on North Allen Street in Bonne Terre. Fine Italian dining and fine Italian atmosphere. Open 7 days a week.
Welcome back for the kickoff on 95.FM. A kick on the ground going to be fielded around the 19-yard line. And there to put a shoulder into it, doing an awesome job on the return. Number 6 is Brendan Ferris, the man that kicks the punts away for Farmington. In on the tackle for Cape Central, number 16, Jordan Franklin, making the stop on Ferris. It'll be a first down for Farmington, playing on their own 31 or 36-yard line. And your score 31-0. Tigers on top of the Knights. 9:44 to play here before halftime. We'll update you on our other games in progress on our sister stations. Colin Hewitt's going to fake the handoff, and the quarterback going to keep it up to the 50. Boehm on his feet to the 40, to the 35. Justin Boehm all the way down to the 31-yard line. And Boehm's going to go for 30 yards on the carry. Justin Boehm barely got himself a little spot to work with, and once he angled to the sideline and then cut it quickly all the way up to the Cape Central 31-yard line. A gain of 29. 9:33 to play. First down for Farmington. This time Hewitt will get it up the middle. He's going to get about 9 on the play. He maybe even crossed for the first down. He goes out of bounds at the 20. We'll wait to see where they spot it. Looks like he must have stepped out of bounds before that, though, so he didn't quite get it. He'll gain 7 officially. It'll be a second down and 3 to go. Boehm lines up 2 wide receivers each side. He's got Hewitt to his right. He takes the handoff and fakes it to Hewitt, and he's going to be wrapped up in the back for a quarterback sack. There to make it happen, number 34. Oh, man, Patrick was all over him. That's the second time we've seen Patrick make the sack tonight. Patrick just knows how to cut right through that Farmington line and get all over Justin Boehm and Braden Bond. So a loss there for 4. This time Boehm's going to keep it up the center, and he may be enough for the first time. He's still on his feet to the 19, and he's going to be down at the 16. First down, Farmington. Gain of 15 for Justin Boehm on the quarterback keeper. 8:51 to play here before halftime. 31-0 your score. Cape Central over the Knights. In Cape Girardeau, Missouri on 95.FM and Froggy96online.com. As Farmington on a no-huddle offense will take the snap. This time, Bond's going to take it, and he's going to get wrapped up from behind hard. There to make the tackle, DeAndre Banks. Banks came in behind Bond. It looks like Banks is going to have a little bit of a hard time getting up. I think he's got maybe an arm or elbow injury, but he's going to get up. Looks like he's limping, actually. He's going to be limping, and he's going to need to check out of the game. He is favoring his right foot. Looks like he's got a problem with his left. So Banks on the tackle will have to come out of the game. 8:35 to play here before halftime. 31-0 your score. Second down and 9 to go on the 1-yard game for Braden Bond. Now, Justin Boehm lines up. 2 wide receivers each side. 2 to the far left, 2 to the near right. Braden Bond on his left. He'll probably shift him to the right. We've seen him do this quite a few times. No, he'll keep Bond right there. Boehm takes the snap, looks to pass, goes right over the top of his intended receiver, nearly intercepted. Trying to make the complete pass was number 5, DJ Hardy, but he wasn't there. And if it had been a little bit harder thrown by the quarterback, Justin Boehm, would have been right into the hands of Redden for Cape Central, but A dangerous play is avoided for Farmington. They get a third down opportunity and 9 to go. Farmington, the farthest they've been into Cape territory on the evening, is trying to put their first points on the board tonight and not get shut out here at Cape Central. 12 seconds on the play clock as Justin Bain looks to the sideline. Now take the snap. It's a low one, picks it up off the turf. He's in the pocket, and he's going to be wrapped up. No, he'll get out of trouble. He's going to run to the left, still looking to pass, and he's got to run it himself. He's on the feet all the way up to the 10 and out of bounds for a gain of 4. He's out at the 11-yard line. Man, he got himself in a world of trouble and made up for it. They're pressuring him all around was Patrick, along with, looked like Redden was trying to make the pressure on the quarterback and pushed him out of the pocket and then nearly sacked him. 4th and 5 to go for Farmington. Playing on the Cape Central 11-yard line. They've got to go for it here. Bain takes a snap, looks to convert on a 4th and 5. He's going to pass, and the pass incomplete. Farmington turns it over on downs. The intended receiver, number 82, Quinn McIntosh, was heavily pressured. Good coverage by number 10, Elzar Edwards, as Edwards pressured in McIntosh where he could not come up with the completed pass. Farmington turns it over on downs on the Cape Central 11-yard line. That's a heartbreaker for Farmington tonight. Other games in progress in the area on our sister stations. Park Hill Central 20 at home on homecoming night against Potosi, hosting in the Trojans. Rebels beating out the Trojans 20-0 right now. That game in progress on 107.1 The Zone and thezonerocks.com. Eric Atnett with the live play-by-play action. Also on AM 1450 and FM 103.9, Fredericktown at home for homecoming as well, beating out Maplewood 16-0. That was our last updates as the quarterback Vincent hands off to Owen. Owen up the left side. He's going to get across the 20. He's still on his feet up to the 30, down to the 35, and Owen's going to pick up a lot there. He's going to go for 25 yards and a first down. Owen already has 2 on the night, 2 touchdowns. It's Owens, by the way, not Owen. There's an S on the end. Owens for 25 yards. It'll be a first down for Cape Central. 7:42 to play before halftime. Now officially 52 minutes into this contest. As Vincent will hand it off this time, it goes to Mikey Jones on his feet to the 45, to the 40. Jones to the 35, and he's going to be across to the 20. Jones to the 15. He angles back across to the 10. 5, Jones, touchdown. Cape Central once again into the end zone. Wow. Mikey Jones just goes for 62 yards. Make it 60 even. And Jones now picking up his second touchdown on the evening, and that one an impressive one. Cape Central just keeps stacking them right on top of Farmington. As Mikey Jones in for the second time, and the extra point kicked good. Redinger with the extra point good. 7:22 to play before the end of the first half. Cape Central Tigers 38, Farmington nothing. We'll be back in just 30 seconds for the kickoff on 95.9 FM.
The new generation, Hoods, Discount Home Center. Custom countertops, vanities, cabinets, and doors.
Furniture, tools and paint, electrical and hardwood floors.
Plumbing and lighting, windows and tile.
If you're building or remodeling,
we've got what you need on every aisle.
buy it for less, we save you money. Buy it for less at the new
Generation, Hoods, Discount Home Center.
Cape Central just keeps stacking them up, one touchdown after another, as Mikey Jones would run it in for 60 yards. 38-0 extra. The extra point from Redinger good. And Vincent, the quarterback, will kick it off once again tonight. This one is going to go and roll back all the way into the Farmington end zone as the two up man, Smith and Braden Bond, weren't going to get a hand on it. It was end over ending all the way into the end zone. It hit at the 18-yard line and then rolled a long one. It was definitely tumbling end over end, and Farmington will start on the 20. Join us coming up at halftime. Your chance to win a $10 gift certificate to the Branding Iron Barbecue Company and a $20 gift certificate to Spokes Pub and Grill. As the weather holds out here in Cape Central, a muggy, warm evening. Farmington starts in a 1st and 10. And it looks like Farmington's going to get a pretty good gain, maybe even a first down. Pass went for number 21. That was Tyler Finch. He took about a 5-yard pass and then moved the feet for another 5, and it's a first down Farmington. Knights on a completed first down on the first go-around there. That's something good to see. 1st and 10 Knights. 7:13 to play before halftime. As looks like this time Braden Bond will, nope. Looks like Bame's up across the 50. Bame on his feet to the 40. Justin Bame all the way up to the 20. Bame to the 10. 5. Touchdown Farmington. Justin Bame for 59 yards. He had me fooled. I thought it was Braden Bond who had the ball. Justin Bame will put the first points of the night up for Farmington, and it comes with 7-1 to play here before halftime. Justin Bame with a big break there. As Bame will put the first points on the night for the Knights. Holding the ball for Farmington, number 2, that'll be Brant Busenbark. And to do the kicking, number 20 is Braden Krause. The kick is there. It's good. 7:01 to play before halftime. Cape Central 38, Farmington 7, putting the first points of the night up. We'll be back for the kickoff in 30 seconds on 95.FM.
You love to shop at Patsy's, Patsy's Furniture in Park Hills. There's something here for everybody. You're gonna love it, we know you will. We can give new life to every room, give your home a brand new feel. We love to shop at Patsy's, Patsy's Furniture in Park Hills.
Back after the 59-yard run by quarterback Justin Bame after the faked handoff for the quarterback keeper. Farmington then putting the extra point into the uprights from number 20, Braden Krause. 7:01 to play here before halftime in Cape Girardeau, Missouri on Friday night. And the Tigers still hold an impressive lead, though, 38-7 as we await the kickoff from Farmington. And to do the kicking will be number 20, excuse me. Also doing the kickoffs will be Braden Krause. As Farmington will spread out, Cape Central will be ready. 5 men in the first line, 2 in the second, 2 in the third, and 2 back deep to receive. Krause will put the right leg into it from the 40-yard line. End over end kick. Hits the 10-yard line, bounces, and then Cape Central will touch it. Number 3 on the feet will be Redden. Redden up the center. Redden to the 30. Down, and he's going to be brought down at the 40 by the kicker, Braden Krause. Bad when the kicker's got to do the tackling on the return man, number 3, Redden. And luckily, number 20, Braden Krause there to stop him. But a good return as it was fielded, and looks like we have another Farmington player down. I didn't see this until just now. He's laying at the 11-yard line. That might be Colin Hewitt. I see a 7. I believe it is. It is Colin Hewitt, I do believe, folks. Hewitt is down on his back. He was laying on his right side, or his left side, kind of in the fetal position, but he's laying at the 12-yard line where the Cape Central Tigers and Redden fielded the ball. So he probably took a hard block from Cape Central and then having some trouble getting up. 6:50 to play before halftime as Farmington heads for their sideline, and Cape Central will take a kneel. Horrible to see any athlete down and possibly injured, and Colin Hewitt does some good work on Farmington's offense. 6:50, like I said, to play before halftime as Hewitt will slowly get up, and yes, it is Colin Hewitt, just to double check. Hewitt is favoring the left foot there as looks like he's having an ankle problem. He's going to go off the field under athletic training assistance, and his players will come out to get him. Number 69 That is Dylan White, and I can't see who's on the other side. That looks like number 67. That'll be Jason Harrington. Harrington and White will carry Hewitt off the side from the far side of the field, and we'll start the play again. 1st and 10, Cape Central playing on their own 43-yard line. It's 6:50 to play before halftime. Update: Park Hill Central on homecoming night, now beating out Potosi 27-0. That game in progress on 107.1 The Zone. Vincent takes a snap, puts it in the hands. Farmington all over that man, and it looks like a host of Farmingtonites going to wrap him up. Forward progress will stop the play, though, as they never got him down on the ground. Looked like that was maybe Mikey Jones, I think, was the man with the ball. Farmington's number 8, John Barr, along with, looked like Devin Nagel and Johnny Barton, wrapped him up first, and then joined by a host of other Knights on defense. It'll be an official loss of 3. Cape Central playing at their 39-yard line. Vincent under center. Hands it in to Mikey Jones. He has to push his way through. He's going to gain about 4. In on the tackle for Farmington, number 22, Chris Smith. Smith on the tackle. 5:50 to play here before halftime. 3rd down and 7 to go. Make it 8 officially. Cape Central playing on their own 46-yard line right now, about between the 45 and 46. Our broadcast made possible by Clark Power Service, Brayler's Tires, Signs, etc., and Sun Loan Company. And a whistle. Timeout called by the Cape Central Tigers. It comes with 5:25 to play before halftime. Tigers lead the Knights here at home 38-7. We're back after the timeout in 30 seconds on 95.FM.
Hi, this is Stacy with Sun Loan Company. Summer is drawing to an end, but there's still time for some home improvements, trips, or maybe some work to get the car ready for winter. Whatever you need cash for, just call Sun Loan Company. We can give loans up to $3,500 and get you in and out in a hurry. Give Sun Loan Company a call in Park Hills at 431-6504 or any of our other locations, Farmington, Ironton, or Festus.
You might as well be walking on the sun.
Welcome back to Cape Girardeau, Missouri on this Friday night. Wonderful evening for high school football. Humidity on the rise here in Cape Central on a beautiful campus here that they have. It's about 3 years old. The facility is right now. We played here 2 years ago. And the high school about 5 years old now. Cape Central built this facility and then still played at the SEMO campus until funds were available to build the football field. As it'll be a 3rd down and 8. Vincent hands off to Owens. Owens up across it. He's got a 1st down and then some. There to make the tackle, number 6, will be Brendan Ferris as Owens crosses and gets to the Farmington 45-yard line. 5:18 to play here before halftime. 38-7 your score on your radio 95.9 FM and Froggy96online.com. Farmington with about 25-30 fans in the stands, along with the cheerleaders and football crew, staff, coaches, and assistants. Farmington in their away traveling gear, gold pants, white jerseys, black helmets trimmed with a gold F on the helmet, and gold numbering lightly trimmed in black. Handoff this time from Cape Central on a 1st and 10 from the Farmington 45. Look like Owen on the play. It'll be a 2nd down and 7 for Cape Central. Cape plays in their home black pants, black tops with orange shoulder pads, white numbering, black helmets with a orange tiger on the helmet. This time it goes to, looks like Owen again. Owens is on his feet to the 35. He's going to have to angle hard. Brought down by a host of Farmingtonites. Look like it on the play. Johnny Barton, along with Nicholas Greco and number 3, Trey Amsden. Owens will be just short of the 1st down on a 3rd down or a 2nd down and 7. So it'll now be a 3rd down and inches. They may call for a measurement here, but I think he is short. The ball sits 1 foot shy of a 1st down. Play clock hits 12 seconds on a 3rd and a foot to go. Vincent will hand off to number 1. That'll be Young. Young angles right side. He gets up to the 25 and steps out of bounds at the 23-yard line. Al Young, the sophomore, in on the carry. Picks up a first down and plenty. Gain of 13 officially, and it comes with 3 minutes and 33 seconds to play before halftime. Thanks for joining us on 95.fm and Froggy96online.com. Aaron Cox live at Cape Girardeau, Missouri on week number 6 of high school football. On a first down and 10 to go. Vincent will hand off to Al Young again. Young up the center. He's on his feet and into the end zone for the touchdown. Al Young out from 23 yards, and it comes with 3:26 to play here before halftime. And Cape adds on a few more. Al Young picking up his second touchdown of the evening. He was the first man to score for the Tigers on a 23-yard run on Farmington. And it looks like they'll try the extra point attempt. Doing the kicking, number 8, Brennan Rittinger. And the kick is there, and it is good. 3:26 to play here before halftime. Cape Tigers 45, Farmington Knights 7. We're back for the kickoff next on 95.FM.
I love Spokes, Spokes Pub and Grill. For rolling good times, you love it, you will. From original hot wings to hand-cut steaks, at Spokes there's something for every taste. I love Spokes, Spokes Pub and Grill. Ride it on in, come on and have your fill. It's time to hit the road, get behind the wheel. For rolling good times, it's Spokes Pub and Grill, yeah.
Back in Cape Girardeau, Missouri, on the campus of Cape Central High School, the home of the Cape Central Tigers. They lead at home on homecoming night, 45-7, after a 23-yard run from Al Young, and the extra point by Rettinger good. 3:26 to play before the half. Next week in week number 7, Farmington playing on homecoming night against the Poplar Bluff Mules. We'll have that game for you, 95.fm and Froggy96online.com. As Vincent, the quarterback, also doing the kicking as the regular kicker, Matt Chisholm, out for the soccer team tonight. Ball fielded back at the 12-yard line, return for Farmington. I assume that was Braden Bond on the return. And he'll get all the way back up to the 30-yard line. It'll be a 1st and 10, Farmington, 3:17 to play before the half. Cape Central won the toss and received in the first half, so Farmington will get it to start things off in the second. Remember, you can watch this broadcast game coming up Sunday afternoon, 3 p.m. on our full-service television station, available over the air with an outside antenna. It's digital channel 18.1 on your over-the-air antenna, or you can watch on KDKZ18.com. That's KDKZ18.com. This game between Farmington and Cape Central will premiere on Sunday afternoon at 3 p.m. on KDKZ Channel 18, your full-service television in the Parkland. Looks like a 1st and 10, and Farmington's Justin Boehm handed it off to Bond, and he's going to be hit in the back, but I'm not sure who had the ball. It'll be a loss of 3. Not sure if it was Bond or Bayman on the carry, but it was a loss of 3. 2nd down and 13 to go now from the 27-yard line. 2:54 and counting before halftime. 45-7, Cape Central over the Farmington Knights. Hope to be joined by Cape Central Athletic Director, Mr. Lance Tollison, coming up here at halftime, talking about things going on here at Cape Central. Quick pass play to Quinn McIntosh here on the right side up at the 30-yard line. That'll go for a whole 3 yards. So a 3rd down and 10 now for Farmington on their own 30-yard line, back to the original line of scrimmage. Week number 7, homecoming next week. Farmington hosting in Poplar Bluff on homecoming, as Poplar Bluff is at Northwestern, which is Cedar Hill, playing them tonight. They lost against Sykeston last week, 21-22. As Boehm flushes out, 3rd down and 11. Long play over the top of DJ Hardy, no good. Giving chase number 11, Josh Morse. couldn't quite get it down to Hardy, who was overthrown by just a couple of yards. If Hardy had speeded up the run, he might have had a chance to dive out for it, but it would have been a tough one still. Bame led him just a little bit too much, but you definitely rather lead him too much than underthrow him into the hands of Morse. 4th down for the Farmington Knights. As what do? Do you go for it? You're down on your 30-yard line. You're down 45-7. And maybe Farmington will talk it over, but right now they show formation to go for it. 4th down and 11 to go. Make it 10 officially. Justin Bame, the quarterback. And looks like the play clock yet to move. 1:34 to play in the game here in the first half. Everybody stands around. Not exactly sure what we're waiting for. Maybe the back judge to get in position. Maybe all the officials to get in position. 2:01 to play here before halftime. And they'll go ahead and roll the clock. Bame looks to try it. And nope, a kick from Justin Bame. Going to hit the 41-yard line of Cape Central and then out of bounds. They'll officially down it at the Cape Central 36-yard line. So it'll be a 1st and 10 for Cape Central, up 45-7. Join us coming up at halftime. Your chance to win a Branding Iron Barbecue gift certificate worth $10 and Spokes Pub and Grill $20 gift certificate. That's good for everything, I believe, but alcohol at Spokes Pub and Grill. $20. You could get a lot. Those bloomin' onions, great. Their burgers, fries, awesome things to eat. And I would do anything for some Branding Iron Barbecue today. I wasn't in the office for lunch. What'd you guys have?
We had
Ribs, yeah, I figured so. All right. I could always go for some ribs. We haven't ate anything this evening, so bear with us if you hear the stomach start to growl. 1st and 10, Cape Central from their own 35-yard line. Straight up the middle is Al Young. Young on his feet to the Farmington 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Al Young, his 3rd of the night. And he went from the Cape Central 36-yard line. What a big long one for Al Young. He went for 64 yards on that play. Right through the center of the Farmington defense and into the end zone. 64 yards, and we'll wait the extra point from Cape Central's kicker, number 8, Brennan Redinger. The junior kicker has missed only one tonight. 1:43 to play when we resume. The hold is there. The kick is up high, and it is good according to the officials. Al Young from 64 yards, and the extra point good extends the Cape Central lead 52-7 over the Farmington Knights. 1:43 to play before halftime. We're back for the kickoff in 30 seconds on 95.9 FM.
Bringing customers.
Signs, etc.
Bringing customers.
Electronic message centers, lighted signs and service, vehicle wraps, awnings, and much, much more. Hello, this is Kevin Harrington with Signs Etc. in Farmington, and these are just a few examples of what we provide our customers. Signs Etc. has served this area for 20 years with quality signage at affordable prices with our best price program. I understand the importance of standing out and grabbing attention of potential customers, and we will help you do just that. Call one of our sign professionals at 756-9000, 800-756-9006, or log on to signsetconline.com and see how Signs Etc. is bringing our customers customers.
Bringing customers.
Signs, etc. Signs, etc.
And Cape Central runs it in from Al Young's 64-yard run, 52-7 after the extra point from Redinger. Good. The kick is in the air. It'll be fielded. No. Looks like it's on the ground. Chris Smith hit it, and now he's got to pick it up. He's at the 15 to the 20. Smith angles. He's going to go upfield. He's going to be leveled at the 24-yard line. Officially mark him at the 25. Eleazar Edwards in on the tackle, along with Franklin. 1:33 to play before the half. 52-7 your score. Like I said, next week in week number 7, Farmington's homecoming, hosting in Poplar Bluff. They are playing at home against Northwest, which is Cedar Hill. They lost last week at home against Sykeston, a final of 22-21. Week number 4 at home against Jackson. And a 1st and 10 for Farmington as Bame will hand it off. He'll give it into the hands of Let's see who that is down there. Not sure who that is. That's a new player down on the field. Number 2, that is Brant Busenbark in on the carry. He gained officially 2. Second down at 8, Farmington from their own 27-yard line. So right now, Poplar Bluff sits with a 2-3 record, 2 wins, 3 losses. They won at Union in week number 1, 31-14. And then they won at home week number 2 against Dexter. This time on his feet and a first down for Farmington. And on the carry again, Brant Busenbark. This time he picks up about 13 on the carry and a first down for the Knights. 54 seconds to play before the half. 52-7 your score as Farmington looking to put some points on here before halftime. They get the ball in the second half, as this time it looks like Busenbark is in the quarterback position. Brant Busenbark is keeping the football because he's taken over for Justin Boehm as of right now. Busenbark picks up 5 on the carry. Give it 4 officially. It'll be a second down and 5. It was 5 officially. That's what I thought. Wasn't sure where they're going to down it. Busenbark takes the snap. Looks around. Brant Busenbark now doing the quarterback job. He's going to field it over to a completed pass to Quinn McIntosh at the 50-yard line. McIntosh will pick up just 4 yards. Now they're going to whistle it an incomplete pass to McIntosh. Third down and 5 now as the pass went incomplete to McIntosh. Busenbark takes the snap. This time he keeps it, and he's going to be wrapped up in the back, but not sacked. In on the Scotty Thomas, number 66 for Cape Central, in to wrap him up. 10 seconds to play in the first half. It's a 4th down and 10 for the Knights, as I don't think they're going to get another playoff, and that will end the first half. Headed to the locker room on homecoming night here in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. The Tigers of Cape Girardeau lead the Farmington Knights at home 52-7. It's halftime here. We'll take a 3-minute timeout. We'll talk about the first half and how it went. It wasn't pretty, but we'll recap it, and we'll give you a chance to win a $10 gift certificate to the Branding Iron Barbecue and a $20 gift certificate to Spokes Pub and Grill. We'll do it coming up. It's halftime again. Cape Central 52 and Farmington 7. We'll be back in 3 minutes on 95.9 FM.
The new generation, Hoods, Discount Home Center. Custom countertops, vanities, cabinets, and doors.
Furniture, tools and paint, electrical and hardwood floors.
Plumbing and lighting, windows and tile.
If you're building or remodeling,
we've got what you need on every aisle.
Buy it for less, we save you money. Buy it for less at the new generation. Hoods,
Discount Home Center.
Do you think you have to travel to the city for great Italian food? For the absolute best Italian dining anywhere, visit Mario's Italian Eatery in Bonne Terre. Mario's is a family-owned Italian restaurant with old-world flavors. Mario's uses only fresh ingredients to make your dining experience one that you'll never forget. Everything from their delicious baked ziti to their hand-tossed pizza dough. You'll taste the difference at Mario's. You'll also find fine Italian cuisine choices like chicken parmesan, tortellini alfredo, homemade lasagna, stuffed shells, fresh salads, and local wines, plus a full line of full-body and light beers and mixed drinks. Delivery is available too. Call Mario's at 358-7999 in Bonne Terre. Mario's Italian Eatery on North Allen Street in Bonne Terre. Fine Italian dining and fine Italian atmosphere. Open 7 days a week.
If you're thinking about building, remodeling, or having any project in your future, check out Farmington Building Supply. Stop by and you'll find everything you need for the do-it-yourselfer or professional contractor. From start to finish, we'll have the supplies you're looking for along with the experience and information you want. If it's paint you need, check out our new paint department. Do It Best Quality Paint Line is one of the fastest growing private brands in the industry. Our best look self-priming interior or exterior paint carries a lifetime warranty, so you'll know they'll stand the test of time beautifully. At Farmington Building Supply, we have what you need in lumber hardware and Do It Best quality paint. Stop by today. Farmington Building Supply on Karsh Boulevard in Farmington.
This is Laurel Moore. If you want more for your money, call Crystal Heating and Cooling and install a new carrier heating and cooling system with rebates up to $1,600. Financing available with no money down or 6 months same as cash. Crystal Heating and Cooling also offers utility rebates, next day installs, and we always guarantee the lowest prices. Crystal Heating and Cooling is an employee-owned company in business 47 years, serving St. Francis and all surrounding counties. Carrier, turn to the experts. 431-5200. Website, crystalheating.com.
Wrapped well and done right, my kind of store. They sell the kind of shoes and boots that I'm looking for. I know they're gonna fit right and have a lot of style. They're gonna feel so out of sight and last a long, long while. For the best shoes and boots, it's plain to see. Craft well and done right works for me.
The quarterback, number 9. Himself, the quarterback, Dennis Vinson, puts the foot into it. It's a bouncer, hits the 10-yard line, fielded by Chris Smith at the 11, and looks like, no, that's number 20. That'll be Braden Krause. Krause gets all the way up to around the 34-yard line, and he's brought down. Good return for Braden Krause and the Farmington Knights here to start things off in the second half. I want to thank some of our sponsors making tonight's broadcast possible, including Taylor Funeral Services, Renee Murphy, attorney at law, along with Mario's Italian Eatery, Patsy's Furniture in Park Hills, Hood's Discount Home Center off Overall Road just south of Highway 67, and many others bring you tonight's broadcast of high school football on 95.9 FM and Froggy96online.com. As it looks like the man at the middle for Farmington, wait to see his number. He was quick and back up on his feet in no time. Number 35. That will be Ethan Barron. First time we've seen Ethan in the ball game. Ethan is a junior running back. First down for Farmington. Official timeout stopped us for just a moment, but we're ready to resume. On your radio and online, Froggy96online.com. Aaron Cox in Cape Girardeau, Missouri on a 1st and 10. And Farmington's not going to get any yardage there, maybe one. Handoff from the quarterback went to number 35 again. That is Ethan Barron. So Barron gets the carry for 1. No gain on the play pretty much. It'll be a second down and about 9 to go. On your radio and online at Froggy96online.com. Friday night football at its best here in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. Thanks for joining us on your radio and online. This time it went for no yardage again. Cape Central will hold the line. And a Cape Central player is on his back injured. An injury timeout. Looks like that's number 71. Darville Hopkins is on his back as the athletic staff comes over. The trainers will take a look at Hopkins. 10:07 to play. Clock stopped for an injury. 52-7. Cape Central on top of the Farmington Knights. We'll take an injury timeout. We'll be back in 60 seconds on 95.9 FM and Froggy96online.com.
The new generation, Hoods Discount Home Center. Custom countertops, vanities, cabinets, and doors.
Furniture, tools and paint, electrical and hardwood floors.
Plumbing and lighting, windows and tile.
If you're building or remodeling,
we've got what you need on every aisle.
buy it for less, we save you money. Buy it for less at the new
generation, Hoods Discount Home Center.
When you need the right tool, you can come see us. Grand Rental Station for professional advice that you can trust. Grand Rental Station, everything that you'll ever need is right here in our store. You know we've got it all and so much more. We're the folks to see for all your rental needs. Grand Rental Station.
Back on Froggy 96.95.FM as number 71, that is Darville Hopkins, is still on his back. Hopkins is a lineman, a senior this year. On an injury, he is laying flat with two athletic trainers assisting. Head coach Nathan Norman there. couple of assistant coaches and 2 officials as Hopkins will now lean up, still on his rear end, and will lean up for just a moment. 10:07 to play when we resume. 52-7 your score here in the third quarter of this broadcast game on your radio at 95.fm and Froggy96online.com. Aaron Cox of the Friday Night Lights in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. Other games in progress on your radio dial include our sister station, 103.9, AM 1450. Fredericktown beating out Maplewood on homecoming night at home, 22-6 right now. Dave Ward and Chuck Pinuel with the live play-by-play action on AM 1450 and FM 103.9 The Mix, as Hopkins is still sitting, but he is sitting up, and it looks like they're going to try to get him up now. He'll be assisted by 3 or 4 different people. Hopkins is now on his feet. No need for paramedics or EMT crew here for Hopkins, which is always a good sign. Anytime you see somebody leave a field on a stretcher or anything like that, just devastating for any young athlete, as Hopkins is a senior this year and a good-sized lineman right there doing work, and will be missed as he will slowly walk over to the sideline. May have had a hard hit to the ribs or something. He's not walking funny on either leg, not favoring a leg from any signs up here. Impressive press box here at Cape Central. Can fit about 9 radio stations and 3 TV stations in this thing. 3rd down and 10 to go. 52-7 your score. 10 minutes to play in the third quarter. Farmington in trouble, playing on their own 45. Boehm takes a snap, rolls right, looks downfield, pass incomplete. Intended receiver Quinn McIntosh gets up off the Farmington sideline. The incomplete pass will bring up a 4th and 10, and Farmington will have to punt it away for the 3rd time tonight. So out to kick it, number 6, Brendan Ferris. 4th down and 10 to go. It's always good to see good friends step into the press box and come give you a hello. Some faithfuls back from Farmington saying hello just a second ago. And Ferris will put it end over end spiral right at the 16-yard line. Fair catch indicated by number 3, Redden. 9:17 and counting, a rolling clock here in the second half of this broadcast game. $52-7 your score. Our broadcast made possible in part by Grand Rental Station and Party Plus on Karsh Boulevard in Farmington, along with Farmington Building Supply, Crystal Heating and Cooling for all of your heating and cooling needs, along with Craftville and Dunright Shoes and Boots in Farmington and Festus, the Cozine Memorial Chapel, and Clark Power Service of Perryville. All bringing you high school football on 95.fm and worldwide at Froggy96online.com. 1st and 10, Cape Central from their own 17-yard line. Under center goes the quarterback, number 9, Vincent, and on his feet, headed upfield is number 3, Redden, up to the 40, and he goes out of bounds at the 42-yard line. Redden just went for around 41 yards. A 1st down for Cape Central Tigers, and it comes with 8 minutes now to play here in the third quarter. This game will be televised coming up, a tape delay televised presentation of Farmington and Cape Central at 3 p.m. Sunday afternoon on KDKZ Channel 18 and KDKZ18.com. 1st and 10, Cape Central on the Farmington 42. Vincent hands it off to the back man. Looks like trying to come through the line was number 3. That was, again, Redden. Redden on the play. And on the tackle, number 59. That was Jacob Taylor, along with number 34, Jacob Taylor. And, of course, Johnny Barton. 7:27 to count here in the third quarter. 2nd down and 9 to go now for Cape Central. Vincent, the quarterback, lines under center. 2 wide receivers to the far left. Takes a snap. Hands it off again. This time it goes to Redden for about 4 yards. Clock hits 7 minutes even in a running clock. 52-7 your score. Cape Central on top of Farmington. Ball spotted between the 31 and 32-yard line. A flag on the play. Not sure what the official call was, but it'll be a 3rd down and 4 to go for Cape Central, playing on the Farmington 31.5-yard line. Vincent, the quarterback, lines under center. This time he's going to once again hand it off to the man in motion, and he's going to be sacked. A gain of maybe a yard. Looks like Redden will pick up 1. The man doing the stop, number 22, that was Chris Smith. Smith on the tackle on Redden. He picked up 1. It'll be a 4th down and 3 for the Tigers. Fourth and 3 for the Tigers on the Farmington 35-yard line. 5 minutes to play, 3rd quarter. Vincent under center. He's going to hand off again to Redden. He's got the 1st down and then some. Redden to the 20, to the 15, 10, 5, and he trips. Touchdown, though. As into the end zone, Trey Amsden had a hand on Redden, tripped him up at the 5-yard line, but he kept the balance enough into the end zone. And Redden puts his first points of the ball game up for the night. Did it from 35 yards out. And it comes with 5:51 to play here in the 3rd quarter. What a play there. As the man to do the hold will be Josh Morse. The kicker, number 8, Brendan Redinger. The kick is there. It's end over end. It splits the uprights. It's good. 5:51 to play in the 3rd quarter. Cape Central 59, Farmington 7. We're back for the kickoff on 30 seconds on 95.fm and Froggy96online.com.
You love to shop at Patsy's, Patsy's Furniture in Park Hills. There's something here for everybody. You're gonna love it, we know you will. We can give new life to every room, give your home a brand new feel. We love to shop at Patsy's, Patsy's Furniture in Park Hills.
And welcome back to Cape Girardeau, Missouri on 95.fm and Froggy96online.com. I'm Aaron Cox live in Cape Girardeau on this Friday night for football. Farmington having a really hard time tonight. They are trailing 59-7 as we await the kickoff from Cape Central Tigers quarterback and kicker. Well, it looks like we have somebody new kicking. Giving it a try is number 29. Here we go. Changing it up a little bit. 29, that'll be Tyvin Wright Hunt as it's returned by Farmington and all the way up to the 37-yard line. The return man, number 20, Braden Krause. 5:35 and a running clock in the 3rd quarter, 59-7. After a 35-yard run from Jalen Redden, extra point by the kicker, number 8, Brendan Redinger, made it 59-7 your score. So here we go, Farmington again on offense. It's a 1st and 10, playing on their own 38-yard line. 2 wide receivers each side. Boehm takes a snap, hands off to his running back, and he's still on his feet. Gain of about 5 for number 20. That'll be Braden Krause. There is a flag down there. It's Krause getting a little running time now. Krause traditionally kicking the ball. Face mask on the Knights, or on Cape Central, will give the Farmington Knights an automatic 1st down. Personal foul, face mask penalty on Cape Central, moves the chains. It's an automatic 1st down. Farmington will now play on the Cape Central 41-yard line. And another 1st down for Farmington. On the carry is Braden Krause as he picks up 16 yards on the play. Krause took the handoff from the quarterback. The new man doing the running, or the QB spot here, is number 2, Brant Busenbark. Busenbark to Krause. So, I was calling it out wrong because Busenbark took QB over before halftime. Busenbark into Krause's hands again. This time, Krause is going to be wrapped up for a gain of only 2. There to make the tackle, number 65 for Cape Central. That was Lorenz Brookins. That'd be Brookins. There's no C. So it's a 2nd down and 8 to go for Cape Central, or for Farmington. As Busenbark takes the snap. This time again, he hands it off to Krause. Angles right side. Krause up to the 10. Krause to the 5. Touchdown, Farmington. Second one of the night. Finally comes in the third quarter. As number 20, Braden Krause, a sophomore, into the end zone for the TD. It was a 23-yard run for the sophomore Krause, as Farmington puts up the second touchdown of the night, and it comes with 3:54 to play here in the third quarter. We'll wait the extra point. The man doing kicking is Krause himself, who just put up the 6. There to hold will be number 8, John Barr. The hold is there. The kick is up. It's good. 3:54 to play here in the third quarter. Right now, Cape Central still leading 59-14. And we'll be back for the kickoff in 30 seconds on 95.9 FM.
I love Spokes. Spokes Pub and Grill. For rolling good times, you love it, you will. From original hot wings to hand-cut steaks, at Spokes there's something for every taste. I love Spokes. Spokes Pub and Grill. Ride it on in, come on and have your fill. It's time to hit the road, get behind the wheel. For rolling good times, it's Spokes Pub and Grill, yeah.
And welcome back to Cape Girardeau, Missouri, after the number 20 sophomore, Braden Krause, who does a lot of the kicking work and offensive work for Farmington now, ran it in for 23 yards for a touchdown. The extra point by Krause, again, good. 59-14, 3:54 to play here in the third quarter, as Braden Krause will kick off the ball to Cape Central. The Tigers and the Knights. Next week, Farmington at home against Poplar Bluff. It's homecoming. Get all your black and gold ready. Be ready for a great homecoming parade in downtown Friday afternoon around 1 o'clock or so. Here's about 1:15, 1:30. Is that right? Usually? That's what I thought. As we wait the kickoff, Farmington 14, Cape Central 59. Krause will put the leg into it, and it's a long end-over-end kick. Going to be fielded at the 1-yard line. And looks like Al Young's got it. He's got it up the right side of the 20 to the 25, 30. Young's going to go out at the 32-yard line. They're going to officially mark it at the 35, though. He stepped out at the 31. 3:27 to play here in the third quarter. 59-14 your score. Again, next week, homecoming for Farmington against Poplar Bluff. The Mules and the Knights. 1st and 10 for Cape Central, playing on their own 35-yard line. Let's see, we're in Cape. There's lots of good places to eat after this, isn't there? All probably too late, though. 3:04 and counting here. It's a 1st and 10, Cape Central. Lining up under center, playing quarterback, number 11, Josh Morris. Morris takes it. Hands it off to the fullback, or the tailback, excuse me. Wait to get his number. He was quick to get up, and I'm not sure. It looked like number 23 maybe. I'll wait to see him line up again. Hopefully line up in the same position. I'll know who it is. Doing the quarterback positioning now, though, for Cape Central, number 11, Josh Morris. As back behind him now, number 30. That is Davon Hudson. Morris is under center, doing the same formations and plays as original quarterback Dennis Vincent. This time Morris will hand it off again. Goes to number 30, Hudson. Hudson up the center for a gain of about 2, maybe 3. Hudson gets 3 officially. The announcer is calling it number 31, Banks, as a play, but I think in the binoculars it's number 30. That's who's lining up back there, but no, Banks is now behind Morris. All right, so Banks is behind him, and then behind Banks is Hudson. Morse takes it, hands it off to Hudson this time. Number 30 up across the 43-yard line. He's going to be down just short of a first down. It was a 3rd down and 5 from their own 40-yard line. Hudson in on the play. Brought down by Trent Weidman, along with number 62, Jacob Cluck. 1:13 to play, third quarter. It's a 4th down and 1 to go. Cape Central on their own 44-yard line. As substitutions coming in and out, and Eric Krupe wants a timeout for Farmington. Minute to play here before the end of the third quarter, and Farmington takes a timeout. They trail 59-14. We're back in 60 seconds on 95.FM.
Bringing customers.
Signs, etc.
Bringing customers.
Electronic message centers, lighted signs and service, vehicle wraps, awnings, and much, much more. Hello, this is Kevin Harrington with Signs Etc. in Farmington, and these are just a few examples of what we provide our customers. Signs Etc. has served this area for 20 years with quality signage at affordable prices with our best price program. I understand the importance of standing out and grabbing attention of potential customers, and we will help you do just that. Call one of our sign professionals at 756-9000, 800-756-9006, or log on to signsetconline.com and see how Signs Etc. is bringing our customers customers.
Bringing customers.
Signs, etc. Signs, etc.
Back on 95.FM and Froggy96online.com. This is KYLS FM Ironton Farmington, a service of the Dawkins Broadcast Group. I'm Aaron Cox in Cape Girardeau, week number 6 of high school football. 1 minute to play in the third quarter. It's a punt situation. It was a 4th down and 1 yard to go for Cape Central. Ball hit the 30, takes a Farmington roll, or Cape Central roll, all the way down to the Farmington 4-yard line. That ball hit all the way back at the 30 and rolled, and then picking it up is Farmington. He tried to pick it up. I didn't see that Farmington player out there as Braden Bond thought he was going to be tricky and pick it up, but he'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. As ready to make the play there was Owens, along with number 3, Redden, and number 45, Chase Eubank, as they were all ready to see what Bond was going to do with that ball, and no trickery tonight on Cape Central. 25 seconds to play in the third quarter. Farmington pinned deep. They'll take the snap out of their own end zone as they play on the 4-yard line. We'll wait to get a new football in here as it evidently is a pretty bit moist. A lot of fog moving into the areas. It's very humid here in Cape Central as we had a lot of rain come through before the game. Luckily, we haven't seen any showers in this ball game so far, knock on wood. And that'll end the third quarter. 1 more to go. 12 minutes up on the clock. 59-14, Cape Central over Farmington. We're back in 60 seconds for the final quarter of this ball game right here on 95.FM and Froggy96online.com.
Hi, this is Stacy with Sudden Loan Company. Summer is drawing to an end, but there's still time for some home improvements, trips, or maybe some work to get the car ready for winter. Whatever you need cash for, just call Sudden Loan Company. We can give loans up to $3,500 and get you in and out in a hurry. Give Sudden Loan Company a call in Park Hills at 431-6504 or any of our other locations, Farmington, Ironton, or Festus.
You might as well be walking on the sun. When you need the right tool, you can come see us. Grand Rental Station for professional advice that you can trust. Grand Rental Station, everything that you'll ever need is right here in our store. You know we've got it all and so much more. We're the folks to see for all your rental needs. Grand Rental Station.
12 minutes up on the clock, our final quarter of this broadcast game in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. It's bad when you forget where you're at. It'll be a 1st and 10, Farmington on their own 4-yard line. The quarterback, Busenbark, will hand it off, and up to the 10, to the 15, and down around the 17-yard line. Number 35 on the carry. That would be Ethan Barron. Barron picked up a first down. First down for Farmington. It'll be a good situation for them now playing on the 20-yard line. Get out of that 4-yard line territory and back into some safe zone. Busenbark takes the snap. He's going to have a hard time. He keeps the ball. He gets slung around and brought down for a loss of 2. Underway in the fourth quarter, 59-14 your score. Cape Central on top. We've got other broadcast games still in progress that are probably nearing the end. Last, we had some updates from Park Hill Central on homecoming. Also, Fredericktown Black Cats are on homecoming. We'll get some more updates on those two games on our other sister stations. Kraus hands it off. No, he'll keep it. Kraus tries to do a little bit of trickery there, but he only picks up about 3. As Farmington playing on the other end of the football field now, and on those away jerseys, those white tops with gold lettering and numbering are hard to see from this angle. Kraus lines up 2 wide receivers each side. He's got Barron to his right. He takes a snap, looks to pass, flushes it out, goes to the left, or goes to the right. Ball nearly intercepted, intended for Quinn McIntosh, but broken up by number 29. That'll be Wright Hunt. So it'll be a 4th down and 11. Farmington all the way back on their 19-yard line with 10 minutes to play in this ball game. 59-14 your score. Next week, Farmington plays at home against Poplar Bluff. Homecoming night. As back to kick is Braden Ferris. This is a good snap. Puts the right leg into it. It's a spiral high kick. Going to come down and hit the 50-yard line. Takes a bounce back towards Farmington. Farmington will guard and then will stop it right at the 49-yard line. So it'll be a 1st and 10, Cape Central on their own 49. Down to 9:30 to play in this ball game. Again, Farmington home next week against Poplar Bluff. Cape Central next week at Sykeston taking on the Bulldogs. Then in week number 8, they play Chaminade, and then in week number 9, they're at Festus. Tigers of Festus beat out Farmington at home pretty fiercely. Starting off the season, Farmington lost at home. That final 27-70. 1st and 10, Cape Central from their own 49. And doing the quarterback work is Morris, and looks like he put it in the hands of Hudson again. Hudson's going to be brought down for a loss of 1. As we hit 8.5 minutes to play here in this ball game. Our broadcast is made possible in part by Renee Murphy Attorney Law, along with Patsy's Furniture in Park Hills, Mario's Italian Eatery in Bonne Terre. Boy, some lasagna would sound real good right now. Good house salad. Making me hungry thinking about it. Mario's Italian Eatery now under new ownership for the last several months now. Go up there and see Tim. He's a great guy. He's going to treat you right and greet you and appreciate your business. Stop by and see him for dinner soon, or lunch for that matter. He's open for lunch. You can make orders. They've got those giant pizzas. This time, Morris will hand it off to number 31. That was DeAndre Banks. Banks is a junior. He's going to gain about a yard, maybe 2. It'll be 3rd down and 9 for the Cape Central Tigers. 59-14, Cape Central on top of Farmington here at home of Cape Central Tigers. Just south of the Cape Girardeau exits off of I-55. If you're headed south, it's on your left-hand side. Beautiful facility here. They've been in here 3 years now. The high school's been here for 10 or 11 years. Morris hands it off again to Banks, and Banks gets clocked. There to meet him was Johnny Barton along with number 67. That'll be Jason Harrington. And number 58, Landon Rigdon. Loss on the play of 3. It'll be a 4th down and long, 13 to go. Now 7 minutes to play in this ball game. As coming out and showing punt is Cape Central. They're going to punt this ball away, back to do it. First time we've seen them punt tonight, I believe. Number 7, Bailey Keller. Keller, a junior, going to punt this ball. And a good snap. It's a spiraling ball, kind of a line drive there. And it's going to hit the 15, take a Cape Central bounce all the way down to the Farmington 4-yard line and stop. Now 6.5 minutes to play in this ball game as Farmington goes back on offense, far as Cape Central had to punt the ball away. It'll be a 1st and 10 for Farmington playing on their own 4-yard line. Now 6 minutes to play. It's a 1st and 10 Farmington from their own 4-yard line. Doing the quarterbacking work is number 2, Brant Busenbark, a sophomore quarterback at 5'11", 190 pounds. Busenbark will hand it off to number 20, Braden Krause, a sophomore running back at 6'1", 165 pounds. When Cape Central and Farmington met last year, Cape Central was at Farmington, and Farmington beat out Cape Central by just 3 points, a final of 39-36. So a much different Farmington and Cape Central teams we're seeing here tonight, as Krause will angle to the right side and then up the center of the field. He's doing some fancy footwork up to the 30, now to the 35, and then be brought down at the 40-yard line. Braden Krause getting some good offensive work here in this second half. Usually just kicking the ball for Farmington on special teams. We hope to get some updates and finals on our other broadcast games. Park Hill Central at home against Potosi. That game on 107.1 The Zone and thezonerocks.com. Also at homecoming, Fredericktown playing Maplewood on AM 1450 and FM 103.9. Busenbark off to Krause. And Krause up to the 50, off to the 45. He'll gain a 1st down and 15 on the play. This time he's hard to get up, though. Braden Krause is a little bit stunned after those defensive hits. Now 4.5 minutes to play in the ball game, 59-14. Cape Central still leads Farmington impressively here at home on a Friday night, week number 6 of football. 1st and 10 Farmington, down on the Cape Central 46-yard line. Busenbark takes the snap, hands off to Krause. No, he keeps it. Busenbark up to the 40, and he's up to the 35. Krause will go out of bounds, or Busenbark, the keeper, on the quarterback keeper, up to the 34-yard line. Four minutes out to play. Our broadcast brought to you by Taylor Funeral Services along with Spokes Pub and Grill. Sun Loan Company, also brought to you by Signs Etc., bringing customers. Stop by and see them today. 1st and 10 after a 1st down. Farmington, and Busenbark hands off to Krause. He angles up from the left side, and he's got enough for the 1st down. Gets 11 yards on the carry. Farmington has pushed this offensive drive all the way back from the 4-yard line. They started this drive on the 4, and I really like what we're seeing here in the second half from quarterback Brant Busenbark, the sophomore QB, and running back number 20, Braden Krause. 1st downs pretty consecutively here. Cape Central also running a lot of sophomores and freshmen out here as well, as this time Busenbark hands it to Krause. Krause almost stops mid-drift, gets up to the 19, 18-yard line. And on the tackle, number 74, DeAndre Jenkins on the tackle for Cape Central. 3 minutes to play in this ball game now. It'll be a 2nd down and 5. Farmington down on the Cape Central 17-yard line. Next week, Cape Central at Sykeston, taking on forgot what they were, Sykeston Bulldogs. There we go. Been a long night, long game, long drive home after this. As Busenbark hands off to Krause at the 10, 5, brought down at the ankles. There to do the work, number 7, was Keller. Wrapping up Krause at the ankle, just getting a foot on his ankle and twisting him around. Ball will be on the 4-yard line. It'll be a 1st and goal for Farmington on the Cape Central 4. 2:15 as Farmington looks to score one more time here before the end of this ball game. Busenbark hands off to Krause again, up, and he's got a 4-yard runner. Farmington extends their points just a little bit more and aren't completely shut out here at Cape Central. Comes with a minute 57 as Krause in from 4 yards. Will make it 20-59 pending the extra point. As Busenbark will hold the ball for Krause. This team works well together. Busenbark at the QB and Krause at the running back position. Snap is there. Hold. Kick. Up. Right perfectly through the center of the uprights. 59-21. A minute 57 to play in this ball game. We're back for the kickoff in 30 seconds on 95.FM.
Signs, etc.
Bringing customers.
Electronic message centers, lighted signs and service, vehicle wraps, awnings, and much, much more. Hello, this is Kevin Harrington with Signs Etc. in Farmington, and these are just a few examples of what we provide our customers. Signs Etc. has served this area for 20 years with quality signage at affordable prices with our best price program. I understand the importance of standing out and grabbing attention of potential customers, and we will help you do just that. Call one of our sign professionals at 756-9000, 800-756-9006, or log on to signsetconline.com and see how Signs Etc. is bringing our customers customers.
Signs, etc. Signs, etc.
Down to the last minute, 57 to play in this contest. It's Cape Central 59, Farmington 21. After sophomore team Busenbark Kraus started a drive from the 4-yard line and made it 96 yards, and then Kraus would run it in from the 4-yard line for the touchdown. Kraus would also kick the extra point, making it 59-21. As we await the kickoff from the Farmington Knights, Kraus will do the work there again. Cape Central at Sykeston next week in week number 7. Farmington at home for homecoming with the Poplar Bluff Mules traveling up US 67 to take on the Farmington Knights. Last year, Farmington was at Poplar Bluff and lost 14-6. And Kraus puts a hard end-over-end kick, fielded at the 10 by number 21. That'll be Brayon Owens. Owens is going to be brought down at the 30-yard line there to make the tackle. Number 19, Cameron Haynes, and number 6, Brendan Ferris. A minute 39 to play in this ball game. Cape Central will improve on the season to 2-5. Farmington will fall. That'll be 2-4, 2 wins, 4 losses. Farmington will now fall to 1-5. The math is getting sloppy here at the end of this game. As we're down to our last minute 10, and Cape Central is taking the victory kneel on the first down. Quarterback back in to take the win, Dennis Vinson. He started off this game and has prepared to win it. Coming back in the fourth quarter to take the kneels. They'll run down the play clocks and end this ball game in fashion. As we'll wait for the play clock, as they'll do this just 1 or 2 more times. There's 9 seconds on the play clock, 35 seconds on the game clock. Vincent comes under center, takes the victory kneel. And they'll do it just one more time. They'll wind the play clock. That is all but said and done. They will take their respective sides. Farmington falls to 1-5. Cape Central improves to 2-4. Cape Central next week at Sykeston taking on the Bulldogs. Farmington next week at home for homecoming taking on the Poplar Bluff Mules. Started this game off 7:19 to play first quarter. Cape Central's Al Young would score on a 9-yard pass. Kick was wide, no good. 6-0 your score. 4:16 in the first quarter. Cape Central's Mikey Jones from a 7-yard pass. 2-point conversion, no good, would make it 12-0. Still in the first quarter. Cape Central again, 2:36 to play. A 8-yard run for Brian Owens. And a 2-point conversion, no good, would make it 18-0. Cape Central would finalize things in the first quarter. 5 seconds to play. Dennis Vinson, the quarterback keeper, on a 1-yard run. 2-point conversion again, no good. 24-0 your score. And to start things in the second quarter, Brian Owens on a 1-yard run at 9:49 to play. A kick good, making it 31-0. Cape Central just added on. Cape Central in the second quarter with 7:22 to play. Mike Jones, a 60-yard run, made it 38-0. Farmington would finally score, and Justin Bain, the quarterback, answered back to Mike Jones's 60-yard run with his own 59-yard run, making it 38-7. Just before halftime, Cape Central would score twice again. It would come with 3:26 to play before the half. Al Young on a 23-yard run made it 45-7. Al Young again with 1:49 to play on a 60-yard run would make it 52-7. And in the second half, the scoring went like this. In the third quarter with 5:51 to play, Jalen Redden would score on a 35-yard run, making it 59-7. Farmington's Kraus, the sophomore, on a 23-yard run made it 59-14. And in the fourth quarter, Farmington's Kraus again on a 4-yard run with 1:57 to play in the ball game would make it 59-21.
This has been Farmington Knights football on KDKZ Channel 18. Be sure to watch it anytime at kdkz18.com.